It's an addiction. That's what it is. It's an addiction. Overeating is just as much of an addiction as the Diet Coke, which I've practically quit. Hi, welcome back to Love, Laugh, and Lose Weight. I'm Leanne, your host. This week is going to be a little different from weeks in the past of my YouTube episode. The episode this week is I'm needing some help. Not you needing help, but me. I need help. And I am doing a great job. It's amazing. In fact, from 1 year ago, I remember about 6 months ago, doing an episode about is my body a temple, and feeling it, eating my fruits, eating my vegetables, doing my walking, doing my stretches, no candy, drinking my water, and I'm doing all of that. It is phenomenal. It's great. But I want to sincerely ask for some input from you this week. I have a problem with eating too much. That's just the facts. I love to eat. I don't mind walking. I'll walk. In fact, if I was retired, didn't have to actually go to work every day, I could walk 3-4 hours. I could ride my bicycle. I used to ride long distances. One time I took a bike trip, this is true, across the United States. Long distance. I've done long distance bike trips in Africa. I walk. I don't mind. Now, before I started this health program, I hadn't been biking. I hadn't been walking. I felt like I was about to die, like literally, have a heart attack and die. I'm not just being all dramatic. I really did feel that way, and I do not feel that way anymore. But I like to eat. This is the reason I've kind of reached a plateau in terms of weight loss. Now, part of that is okay. I mean, I'm developing new habits, and as I've said, if you've been watching this YouTube channel, baby steps. Change one unhealthy habit at a time. I've talked about that before. But I overeat. And I'm sure you've got things that you do. Maybe overeating is one of them. I'm sure some people, at least, that are watching this channel also are overweight, like me. And while I keep emphasizing that weight is a very small component of what we're doing, really I would say 10%. 90% is I am feeling like I'm not out of breath when I walk upstairs anymore. I've traveled several times. I went to Hawaii. I went recently to Las Vegas. You saw that last week. I'm not wearing no seatbelt extenders, so my body size has gotten smaller. And as long as I'm physically active and eating well, even though the quantity is too much, I'm probably going to live a fulfilled, long life. Not the way I felt a year ago, by the way, when I thought I was at death's door. Literally, I really, really did. I mean, this whole, it's been a transformation. It's great. But, so I probably don't have to lose another 80 pounds, but the truth is I'm wearing size 20. That's large. That is. I'd like to be in a size 12. And you know what? You feel good when you're slim. I feel better already, way better. It's amazing. But when you're slim, you feel good. You feel like just strutting your stuff. And also, when you're slim, things like long distance bike rides are easier. You may remember a few months ago, I rode my bike all the way to Portage la Prairie. That was 89 kilometers. That's like 55 miles. That was great, but it was hard. And part of the reason it was hard is because I'm not in as good a shape as I used to be. But part of it is because I'm carrying around 238 pounds. I mean, it's hard. If I was weighing 150 pounds, which is about where I would like to be, where I know I feel good, it'd be way easier. The reason I'm reaching out to you is this is the first time that I've actually done this where I'm asking for advice from the community that's been watching this channel, because you have I feel like many of you, it's the same people that write in every week, and you say wonderful things. Ooh, you look good in those new jeans. Ooh, good job. Keep it up. But now I'm going to ask for some advice. What do you think I can do to eat less? What I do now is I have my fruits, I have my vegetables, and then I say, yay, I got that out of the way. Now I'll have a whole loaf of French bread with camembert cheese on it. And I don't get like little triangle of cheese. No. I take the block of cheese, I cut it in half. That would be like, that's good, a half. Any ideas, any, are very welcome. I might even try all of them, even the ones that I think won't work for me, because we're all different. But I'm willing. I'm really feeling a little down. Like, gosh, Leanne, you're doing everything so great. Why can't you control how much you eat? If you have any tips, please, this week, more than any other week in the past, I would just so love it. If you have some tips, have some ideas, please write them in the comments below. This week, it doesn't have to be, oh, Leanne, you're doing great. I mean, I love hearing that, mind you, but I'm really looking for something that might help me get past this overeating, which is sort of my last thing. Everything else I'm doing, just, I feel good, So, that's it. All right. I love you lots. See you next week.